ladies and gentlemen, is yet another beautiful moment that I'm delighted to be sharing with you on this particular topic. Let us breathe in, breathe out. Wow. Someone asked me, how do you get your ex back? And I thought it would be wise just to share with everyone. There might be someone who has the same question that is lingering in their mind. And yeah, is it possible? Yes, it is. Is it necessary? Maybe it is. Do you have to? Maybe you have to, or you don't have to. All this depends on what actually happened. And this is where I tell you, if you want to actually get your ex back, you need to get to the root cause. You need to get and introspect yourself and see where and how it ended, and actually where you played a part in it and how you played that part. Because is either number one, you want to get your ex back because your fears that you won't get another man to love you or another woman to love you or to marry you as they did. It might be because you are feeling like age is catching up with you, which is a very wrong reason. All these two are the wrong reasons to actually think of going back to your ex. It might be because of financial difficulties. If it is because of financial difficulties, please forget about it, because you will still separate if you actually, that is the reason why you'll be wanting to go back to your ex. So if you are wanting to go back to your ex, it should be because you have analyzed and checked within yourself and realized that, or you have been growing and realized that how you weren't loving yourself enough in that relationship, that you weren't loving your partner or doing what you're supposed to do to them. You did not treat them as you should treat them, with the love they deserve, because you are not giving yourself enough love that you deserve. All right? So that can be a valid reason to actually desire to go back to your ex. Another reason will be because you have realized that in your journey of growth, you have realized that you actually needed to go back and just give it another one more time, because you have learned some lessons and you're feeling that you might do things differently. All right? So those are valid reasons as to why you should be going back to your ex. All right? But there is no shortcut to going back to your ex rather than loving yourself. Number one, being in acceptance. You cannot be saying you want your ex back, and from the moment he left, you have been in the quest of getting him back or her back. From the moment they walked out of that door, you have been in the quest of getting them back, meaning you never accepted the separation. So if that is the case, that you never accepted the separation, it means you never healed, or you have never grown, or you have never realized why. And that's why if you try, it will just fail. Or even if you go back, it will fail again. Because that is actually, it means you never accepted that the relationship ended. You have been carrying it, so you have never been single, in short. In your heart, you're not single. You're still holding this person in your life. But if the relationship ended, and you accepted that this relationship is over, and step number two is take time to be with yourself. Don't rush getting into another relationship. You have taken time to be with yourself. You have taken time to know yourself. You have taken time to do a lot of introspection. You have taken time to love yourself, care for yourself, do the things that you was doing for yourself, providing for yourself fully. Yani, you end up being a complete being. So if you become a complete being, you have taken time to be a complete being. You deserve to actually want to go back to your ex, because it means you've been growing, all right? So they will be drawn by the goodness of what you're becoming. They'll be drawn by the positivity on the aura of what you've become. Because your aura now becomes more energetic. You become more powerful in love, because during this period you never got into another relationship. You took time to be in a relationship with yourself, and you've loved yourself so much that you are just attracting good vibes and good people in your way, because you have been growing. All right? But if you left that relationship and you got into you got immediately into another relationship, and now you are seeing the same man, the same exact man that you were with, it simply means you have not taken time to be with yourself and fulfill yourself. You're continuing to build expectations on people. And remember, if you build expectations on people on things you're not doing to yourself, that is zero work. Because you must be ready to be with yourself and complete, you must set expectations for yourself alone and fulfill them, so that you can attract people who actually are complete, not people who are coming to you with expectations. All right. Remember, when you have high expectations of other people in a relationship, it means it's a need, it's a deficit. So that's why you're expecting someone else to do it for you, or you're not yet fully loving. You're just giving. It's an exchange. It's an exchange. It's a relationship created based on give me, I give you. All right. It's a relationship of I don't have money, so I have come in. Give me money, and I give you maybe a relationship or sex or something. So it is a dependency relationship. While a relationship should be of two complete people complementing each other, they come together and become a powerhouse because they are complete. So number 2 is work on yourself. All right, you need to work on yourself. Remember, number 1, accept and detach. Let that other person find themselves. Number 2, work on yourself. And during this period of working on yourself, that's the time you realize how you hurt them. This is the time you realize what actually happened in that relationship. And after this stage, and you realize you are the one who was hurting them, please take your time to apologize. Just apologize. It won't hurt a fly. Approach them. It doesn't mean when you apologize to someone or you ask them for forgiveness, it doesn't mean that you want them back. You're just setting yourself free. If you realize how much you hurt them, at this stage, take that time and forgive them. And ask for forgiveness, sorry. But if you sit and realize you're the one who was actually sustaining the relationship, is the one who was hurting you, because you're now realizing who you are and your value, forgive them. Here you don't have to call them and tell them, I forgive you for the things you did to me. No, you just forgive them in your heart and release them, and you become happier. But if you're the one who was wronging other people, you're the one who was wronging your partner, you need to ask for forgiveness. And then after you ask for forgiveness, don't go asking for forgiveness expecting them to come back to you. No, you're asking for forgiveness, acknowledging that, confessing and acknowledging that you hurt them, all right? And the moment you acknowledge that, they are now aware, you actually become even more free. You become happier because you have let that out, all right? So you start emitting, the more you start emitting self-love, you start emitting a lot of aura of goodness, attracting, becoming so positive, becoming so vibrant, becoming alive. You start becoming alive because you're not carrying burdens in your heart because of the previous relationship. And then the moment you have done that, now continue loving yourself. After you ask for forgiveness, continue loving yourself. And if they surely should be coming back, if they deserve you, they will knock on your door. If they deserve you, the universe will just create a meeting point and you will reunite again. Alternatively, you will realize that actually you didn't actually need that ex. The purpose, he or she served the purpose they came to serve into your life, and now you're ready to get into the next level with the love of your life, all right? But remember, you're not looking for a relationship because you're fulfilled with the relationship you have with yourself. So when the universe presents another person, it's someone that you now become a powerhouse. You start complementing each other. They add you more love because you're already loving yourself. They add you more pleasure because you're already pleasuring yourself. They give you more care, more concern, more money because you're already giving yourself these things in abundance. You have taken your time to grow, all right? And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you get your ex back. Follow these steps. Number 1, accept, release them at the point of separation. Start working on yourself. Forgive yourself and forgive them. All right? Forgive yourself and forgive them. You can ask for forgiveness and then continue loving yourself in completeness without the need and desire to have someone for you to be happy. And then they might just knock on your door, or another Mr. Right might just knock on your door. We love you more and make you glow even more. Thank you so much for listening. Share to those who need to hear this, and I really appreciate you. I send much love to you. Much love to you. Bye.